I totally agree with you, Andy. And I am, in my perspective, I think we should have really a nice partnership with Tortoise Trust, a win-win partnership, because we always are in our organization, we value captive breeding because we think captive breeding can be a tool for conservation. It's not always the case, but most of the case, if captive breeding has been implemented uh, in the suitable way, we think can help conservation. We truly believe that. That's why in the institute we promote a lot cooperation with zoos across the world who have interest on species we are protecting here in Africa, and particularly here in West Africa. Sulcata tortoise is one of them. You have also other kind of tortoise who are critically endangered right now as home shingeback tortoises
Yeah.
in the West African rainforest hotspot. And all these turtle was neglected in terms of conservation
Yeah.
because we didn't know too much about them.
Yeah.
But now, with our impact for the institute, with our impact and everything we have done in the past year, we are moving slowly as a turtle. We are slowly moving forward to promote more conservation on this species in their native habitat.
Yeah.
That
Very
is,
important.
and I know you like so much this approach, and I think truly we can in the coming years and in the coming months we can find a way to have really get our partnership really strong in order to protect those species, in order to do also common project together with the tortoise.
That's very, very good. I mean, I have to say that many, many years ago, when I was in the Galapagos Islands, I saw there how important some really well-targeted captive breeding can be, because we had some species in the Galapagos Island that were very low numbers, and there's been some very successful reintroductions done there now. So that was based on captive breeding. It was quite primitive in the early days, when it started, but they've really developed it and they've got it down very, very well now. And there's some really important reintroductions happening there. So it does prove that it can be done.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The Galapagos example for rewilding
Yeah.
and bringing back species who was in the brink of extinction also is something really a valuable lesson for conservationists.
Yeah.
And I think Africa can be inspired by that and step in the foot of what has been done for Geochelone nigra in the Galapagos, all these different species in different islands and
Yes.
all these things. And Sulcata tortoise, the case of Sulcata tortoise is kind of similar to Galapagos tortoise because they in some way they are the third largest tortoise in the
Yeah.
world, just after the Aldabra tortoise and
Seychelles, yeah.
all these big giant world have similar issue in terms of conservation.
Oh yeah, very much,
Yeah.
very much.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean on the Galapagos they had very, very serious problems with introduced predators and all of those things. These are all issues that I think whatever conservation programs you're running and wherever it is, habitat disturbance, habitat destruction, too many cars, too many roads, too many people, too many cattle, and all of these are things that affect those tortoises in the same way. Mm-hmm. It removes their habitat, it reduces the diversity of vegetation, and you of course get all these problems. I mean, introduced predators are obviously very, very dangerous, and that is a big issue everywhere.
Yeah. And I am also so so happy for you to be able to see our field project. Soon you are gonna leave a day from today. You are gonna leave tomorrow to the field on Friday.
Yeah.
To be able to see reintroduce sulcata, our first experience for reintroduce sulcata in the Ferlo region, where the natural habitat, and see the natural condition on this species, and most importantly is going to be your first connection with the real habitat of the species in Africa,
Yeah.
in sub-Saharan Africa. But also in the coming years, as I told you, our approach will change a little bit, because we are going to launch the concept of preserving the sulcata, the last remaining population of wild sulcata in Senegal, because you still have few sulcata, wild sulcata remaining in Senegal, but the wild population are declining, and if anything, we need to take drastic conservation measure in order to promote their conservation. And one of those approach is to buy land, to own land ownership, to buy land which is relevant for sulcata conservation, the habitat. We can protect the habitat, because no one can protect a species without protecting the habitat.
Exactly. That's one of the things I constantly say to people, that habitat is critical and you must protect habitat. Even if you successfully captive breed a species, but there's nowhere left to put it, you ask yourself, that's not a great win, you know. You've got to have the habitat. And in many cases, if you can protect the habitat and actually prevent damage being done to the habitat, protect from illegal collection, from disturbance and predation from introduced predators, those animals are very good at looking after themselves, because they've looked after themselves for millions of years. They're great at it. But the problems happen when we come along with all our other animals, predators and roads and too many people. That's when the problem. So if we can protect their habitat, and you know, they are great at looking after themselves, but with no habitat, you can't do that.
Yeah, yeah, I totally agree with you. So my last word will be to just wish you have a pleasant trip in the field, get a lot of useful information for to just increase, to have a better understanding of the real condition, and also to, with all this information, we can promote stronger relationship, cooperation together, partnership between Tortoise Trust and the African Chelonian Institute.
Absolutely fantastic, and it has been really great so far. I want to thank you so much for all of your cooperation and help here. And yeah, it's been very, very fascinating, and we've learned quite a lot of things, not just about, you know, tortoises, but also about all the other wildlife here and stuff. It's been really, really interesting. So thank you so much, Thomas. It's been great to be here.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And we look forward to working together.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much.